Up.
So I was introduced to your program when I was about 18, and that was 7 years ago. Since then, I've been working for that entire time and got married a couple of years ago. So my wife and I have been saving very aggressively towards our first home, and next month we're actually moving out of our apartment, and we will pay cash for our first home. So we're excited about that. It's an $80,000 condo, so it's a starter home, but we're able to completely avoid a mortgage.
Way to go.
My question, though, is should we borrow approximately $5,000 for renovations, which would not be substantial, mostly just painting and perhaps installing some new flooring as well as fixing up one of the showers? Because basically this check we're about to write is going to bring us pretty close to the danger level on our checking account. We may only have $2,000 or $3,000 after that.
Mm-hmm. And so, do you have an emergency fund?
We do. At this point, we have approximately $3,500 in there, which is not as strong as I'd like it to be. And one of our goals in the near future is to maybe get it up closer to $6,000 or $7,000, just so that it can be, a 3-month supply. I realize this may not be a good idea. Our thought was that we could borrow from that for about a month to make this down payment, because we're able to save right now about $2,500 a month, so we could replenish it pretty quickly.
Okay. Down payment. I thought you said you were paying cash.
Excuse me. We are paying cash. I was using that term incorrectly, but we're paying cash. But again, it's going to leave us with about $3,000 or so
in your checking
money.
And about
right.
$3,500 in your emergency fund.
Well, the emergency fund is contained in our checking.
So you will have $3,000 to your name.
That's right.
Okay, yeah. Number one, your emergency fund should not be in checking. It should be set aside separately so that you don't accidentally use it. Okay, sure. That's sidebar. Okay, so we need $5,000, and you can do it at the rate of $2,500 a month. Right?
Yes.
Okay. And when were you closing?
Approximately December 20th.
Good. Okay. And when is your lease up?
The end of January. Now, the arrangement in the contract is that the current owner will lease from us for 1 month so that he can get his affairs in order and find somewhere else to live.
Oh, okay.
So
that means during that
he'll
month,
be out by January 19th.
Okay, so during that month, you have $2,500 more, do you not?
We should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're only $2,500 apart.
Right. And there is a chance that we will choose to live with the paint and live with the current carpet, but we just haven't quite decided whether or not to upgrade those things, and we are aware that it would perhaps be easier to do that before we're actually living there.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely be easier to do it. That's why I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to figure it out with you. Have you got anything you can sell?
Not really. We've got 2 cars, a 2015 Chevy Cruze and a 2001 Corolla, but those are our work vehicles.
Sure. Okay.
Excuse me, I said 2001 Corolla, 2011.
How much are you putting into retirement right now?
We've been doing $350 a month, and we actually have about $25,000 currently in our IRAs. Okay. That actually is another matter of discussion currently, because we had been planning to suspend our retirement savings for about 24 months to totally just to save up towards our first home. That was before this opportunity presented itself to buy the $80,000 condo. So now we're wondering, should we go back to what we were doing and just keep saving $350?
Yeah, here's what I would do. I would shut down everything and try to make the goal, temporarily, try to make the goal of getting in here for cash. Here's what I hear listening to you. An 18-year-old guy 7 years ago started a plan that is more genius than 98% of Americans. You're paying cash for an $80,000 condo at 25 years old. Dude, that makes you such a rock star. And I just can't. I just can't throw.
My wife and I collectively make $75 a year. So,
I cannot sit here emotionally and talk to this rock star guy who's so incredible, and allow him to go into debt. You did it. I mean, so you just got to do it. You got to find a way. You've always found a way. And so we stop retirement. We delay moving in a month. Instead of moving in the middle of January, move in the middle of February. That gives you your $2,500. You're there. Or you delay the repair. I don't know. And it's not going to kill you. It's not a bankruptcy offense. I mean, you're not going to be in the stupid column no matter what you do. But just emotionally, you did it. And I can't, now that you did it, I can't fathom you going into debt. I can't even digest that emotionally. You're such a rock star. You're such a stud. And now you're going to throw a Baby Ruth in the pool. No, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. You made it this close. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. You can do this, man.
Well, you've convinced me.
I just don't know how exactly, but you're within a gnat's breath. I mean, you're right there. You're right there. And so, I mean, you get 2,500 of the repairs done, and you move in, and you deal with the other 2,500 after you move in, or you delay moving in a month, or something else happens, or I don't know. But you're right there. Don't give up now. You've done something nobody does. You understand that? Nobody pays cash for their first house at 25 years old.
Many friends who can relate to our choices. I mean, I think some people are under the impression that we're living on $10 an hour because we live humbly, and they perhaps assume that we don't.
And
have
who cares
money
what all these broke
groceries.
people? Who cares what all these broke people think? You're getting ready to pay cash for your first house at 25 years old. That makes you a stud. Touchdown! Now, don't go for two and lose the game. Touchdown! You won!